and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye.
Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, as you can see behind me, we have a Volkswagen Transporter T6, fully camper converted. What we're going to do at the start of this video is actually go round it with the owner of the camper conversions company, JCW Campers, on the Isle of Wight, that have actually converted this T6 behind me into what it is today. So we're going to bring Jacob into the picture and he's going to talk us around this thing. Hello Jacob, lovely to meet you. Welcome to the channel. Right, we're going to point out that you're 21 years old and you're converting these awesome panel vans, is what they are, if we get from the factory, into these one-off creations on your own. So shout out for being young and having ambition and wanting to do something like this. But we're going to go around this thing to start with. So it started life as, what, a T6 from the factory.
Bought it, it was a completely plain panel van. I boarded out in the back, bulkhead, everything like that. We bought it, ripped it all out, cut a load of holes.
And now you can see the creation that is in front of you is a fully converted T6 camper van. We'll have a walk around the outside first. This one actually has, because it's the newer generation, assisted brakes.
On the front bumper, that would have been completely factory, so it wouldn't have been colour coded. It would have been just the dull grey. We wanted to add a bit of black in there to sort of tie in with the roof, but didn't want to go too overboard with it.
Yeah.
It is a white van at the end of the day.
Yeah. So breaking it up with the black sort of at the bottom and that, but keeping the colour code as well. It does look very fresh and really nice from the front end.
The only other big modification really is the roof, windows and conversion.
Roof. But we will go round to the roof in a minute. As you can see, every window has been cut out in this, so this was a full panel van when it came to you, and you've actually cut all into it. Even around the back doors have been completely cut in as well. What we'll do is, though, this is the outside. It looks very nice. We'll get into the pièce de résistance of this thing. We'll get inside. We'll start with the cab. I don't think much has changed in the cab, really.
No.
It's relatively standard and very nice. This T6 has 20,000 miles on it as well, but it has the 5-speed with the 2-litre TDI engine up front with, what, 104 brake horsepower model.
It's the Euro 6.
So the Euro 6.
Yeah, it's better on fuel, it's got more punch in it.
Just the better version. We will, though, get into this bit, which is the cool bit. Slidey door, very nice. It does have pop-out doors at the back, which we will show you. But if you would like to get in and show us round this thing, starting with...
You've got a light switch there.
Light switch just there. Look at this. There. Lights up there.
You've got gas safe locker in here.
All in there.
So with every gas we do, we get it all certificated. For mine and the customer's peace of mind.
Yep.
So I know it's safe when it goes out. You got freshwater ball there, and waste there. Doing different sizes so you don't mix them up. You know which sort of thing. You've got storage just underneath there. We put in this one bottle holders, so they can hold up from 1.25 to 1.5 litres. Those are only designed around the fact that that's all you can fit in those.
Ah, very nice.
So you can have 3 bottles in there, 3 more bottles in there.
Very good thinking, like it.
But moving on to the fridge, we have a little freezer compartment in there. Perfect to store all your bacon and sausages in, ready.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, have a little bacon sandwich on the go, mate. I like that.
But then we've got washing up bowl there, stoves there, sliding window on this one too.
Ooh, so very nice.
When you're cooking,
can have the little window open. That's cool, isn't it? I like that.
Well, there you've got your control switch or control panels. When it's dark, you can have a little bit of light just over, which has also got a USB port on it, so you can charge your phone on it. You've got, that's for your pump socket with USBs in them. That'll be on the main hookup. Here we've got storage.
Look at that. Goes nice and deep as well, all the way down.
Yeah, we've got the table.
We'll get the table out, shall we? I should have brought some bacon. We could have started the video by making bacon. Typical.
So the table slides along the rail. You can have it close to you if you want to get out, slide it along. The bed, we've got a Rusty Lee fully crash tested, TUV approved bed system. In my opinion, it is one of the best on the market, if not the best. Same as the swivel plate that's on it.
Yep. Should we have a little swivel play of the seat, shall we, as we're here? Yep. Push it forward. Look at that swivel action. And then you could screw it back in and leave it there if you wanted to.
Yeah, it lines back up with the bolt holes.
Look at that.
There's that. I'll show you guys the roof.
Right, up to the roof. Now this is the bit that I found so fascinating, was doing the roof. Now this whole thing has been cut out and the roof actually pops up. If you're a camper nerd, you'll know that. But I'm a camper virgin, I'm gonna say. So I didn't know that these are incredibly easy to put up and down. I mean, 2 tabs there and up it goes. Look at that. So from the outside shot, as I close this door, outside shot, look at that. Fully extended and even has zips and stuff, so you've got a little window up there and you can actually unzip all this, can't you? Come back inside. Look at that.
Got a bed that goes up to the roof.
So this is an actual bed up here, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you can actually lift the roof up and down, so now you can actually fully stand up inside it. You could be sat in bed with the convertible bit open, loving life. Look at this. See, what this channel needs something like this in it. You know what I mean? This is like the coolest thing ever. And you can just be sat there in bed having a bacon sandwich, loving life, watching golf, because there's golf over there apparently. A convertible T6, but you could like get in bed as well. So impressive, mate. So impressive. Right, we'll move on to the rear bed. Now this actually takes 2 adults or 3 kids, I suppose, upstairs.
Yeah.
And then you could get 2 people down here as well. So 4 to 5 people could actually enjoyably sleep in this thing, which is pretty cool. And look at that. How easy was that? So you pull the seat belts out, push that button, and it's a bed.
And then all you gotta do to get it up
is just hold that. Wow, that is so impressive. Again, built and installed by you, which is so impressive. So we'll come around the back and open this thing up to expose. We've just put the bed back up. There's a little seat in the back, so you could sit here and enjoy some shrubbery if you wanted to, like that. Yeah, exactly. Nice bit of shrubbery there, but if you're at the seaside, that'd be lovely to sit on. And a little bit of storage back here. So you've got storage under there, and you have storage here for, what's this, a little camping chair. You've got loads of storage there. And
main breaker box, so when you're hooked on 240, you flick all this on, then that gives you the access to the plugs.
Yeah,
so that all works. Basically what the supercharge does is kicks over when you're plugged into 240 to 12 volt as well. So it powers 12 volts, then it makes your battery last longer.
And you've got the plug just down here that you can actually in any campsite plug into. Very impressive, mate. We'll shut the van up now. I must point out that Jacob here, 21 years old, is building these after 6 years. You know, being 15, he started actually converting these things. So I need you guys to go and like his page, because I appreciate that being 21 years old and actually being able to do these things. Like, mate, I'd never even think of actually trying to do something like this. But please, there's the links on the screen right now. Go and give his pages a like and a follow. We're gonna go for a little drive though, mate, aren't we? Yeah. We're gonna go and experience what driving one of these is like. Not necessarily go B-road bashing or anything today. No. Although I suppose we could if we wanted to. But there'd be like glass and sandwiches everywhere if we had like bacon sandwiches. Next time we do one of these, we're making bacon sandwiches, mate. It's happening. But we're gonna go on the road, see what this thing's like to drive. Right, foot down. 30. Nice. So, basic run through of driving this thing. It drives like a camper van. But what we want to talk about now is pricing of something like this, because a lot of people may be interested in actually purchasing one of these and going through with it. How much can I buy this converted camper van from you right now for?
This one specifically is going up for 35,000.
35? Is that it?
Yeah.
Wow. That is incredibly cheap. I did obviously have a little bit of a nose round, and a T6 with a camper conversion does actually pull a large premium, which I did not know about. I knew they were, you know, quite expensive in a certain way, but that's actually really competitive price considering what you get, which is a beautiful, well converted camper van for like no money. That's like no money in my opinion, considering if you go and have a look on the internet, they are horrendously expensive, especially one with 20,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
Very, very cheap.
But the pricing is judged around what other dealers are pricing.
Yeah.
So it's like we're in the middle.
Yeah.
But with also the higher spec end.
Yeah.
Like conversion wise.
Yeah. So you are very high spec, very nice base van as well. This is a very nice base van to start with, and you've done a very, very good job of putting the right stuff in it. You've done your research and you've done exactly what you needed to do to create an awesome product.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that more than anything, because a lot of people won't get that. They just think you've thrown a couple of bits in it and hope for the best, when you've actually done the research to get the right bed and the right seating in the back, to get the right roof in and stuff.
Yeah.
And that takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, so I appreciate that a lot. So if I was to bring a panel van, say, to you,
Yeah.
what's your sort of lead time? Would we be going down, oh, what spec do you want? And would you custom build that to what people actually want?
Yes, everything that we'll do will be custom built to how they want it. So our aim is every van we do, it would not be the same.
Yeah, I like that. So you're not just mass producing the same van to hoping for the best.
No.
Very
we
good.
want every van to be different in its own way.
Yeah. Down to exact specs that the customer wants at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
But for time frame, you're looking anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks.
That's a very, very quick turnaround. I wouldn't want to build one of these in that space of time. that's really impressive.
And that's with all the conversion being handmade.
Wow, yeah. So
detailing going
another
into it.
thing is, this isn't something you bought off eBay
No.
and put in. This is actually a completely custom cut and measured rear end of this van, which
Yeah.
is like, think how long that takes and how good you have to actually be to do that. That's very, very impressive. When you said about that, and you know what you had to go through to really build this thing, and what you do to build these things, it isn't just a bought and thrown in thing. It's actually meticulously measured and cut
Yeah.
properly, which again is a very high thing. And we want to point out that these are custom, even down to cutting and measuring stuff. This isn't a pack you buy off eBay, as I've
No.
already said, and actually thrown in. I appreciate that. That's some good engineering and craftsmanship, mate.